Hi, welcome to day 4 of biology. Today we started looking at a classic lab frame. So it's got actually the 7 parts of most experiments. And the first thing that we did was I asked students to use some resources in Google Classroom. Let me show you in our Google Classroom tab, the classwork tab. Students saw, get me out of here. Students saw that in the biology notebook section, which is going to actually eventually have pictures of your biology notebook, there are items that will give you icons, so the noun project, and images, and then sketch notes can give you images, and you can also get images just from a Google search, which is an easy thing. And then I wanted students to give me synonyms for each of these targeted terms. So let me show you what that looks like. And so this was the worksheet that I handed out. It looks very much like the frame that we built for the worm lab yesterday, but it's got 7 parts, not just 5. And so let me zoom in a bit, and I'll show you the first 2. You can take the first 2 for free, and then you'll have to do the rest on your own. Make this as big as I can. No, too big. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the purpose or a question. So I asked students to use those resources and give me at least 2 synonyms for the word purpose and 2 synonyms for question. Same thing for hypothesis and claim, experiment or experimental and control, independent needed to, manipulated needed to, dependent and responding, and constant. All these terms needed 2 synonyms. And then I asked students to come up with some type of graphic that they could use to help them symbolize purpose. So we came up with a target for purpose or a question mark for the question. Hypothesis is that classic educated guess. So students just used a big H, but other students came up with even better ideas. Claim is the C in CER. Some students said that they had learned CERs in elementary and middle school and previous science classes, so we used that, but kids can come up with whatever symbol they wanted. You're going to do that for all the highlighted terms again, and come up with synonyms. So that was that first piece. Next, we then used, another copy of this particular frame, and we watched this experiment, and we broke it up and wrote it up. 2 of the classes had trouble getting to the absolute end, so we might have to finish this, but it's not something that you are going to turn in today. It's something that we will use on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So our homework is listed out here. Remember, I do need you to have a science notebook, and if you need the requirements for that science notebook, please look in Google Classroom and you will see the video to support you on that. Otherwise, have a wonderful 3-day weekend.